Episode number 179. "Citizen Doctor," said the first, reluctantly. "He has been denounced to the section of St. Antoine. This citizen," pointing out the second, who had entered, "is from St. Antoine." The citizen here indicated nodded his head, and added, "He is accused by St. Antoine." "Of what?" asked the doctor. "Citizen Doctor," said the first, with his former reluctance, "ask no more. If the Republic demands sacrifices from you, without doubt you as a good patriot will be happy to make them. The Republic goes before all. The people is supreme. Evremond, we are pressed." "One word," the doctor entreated. "Will you tell me who denounced him?" "It is against rule," answered the first, "but you can ask him of St. Antoine here." The doctor turned his eyes upon that man, who moved uneasily on his feet, rubbed his beard a little, and at length said, "Well, truly it is against rule. But he is denounced, and bravely, by the citizen, and citizeness Defarge. And by one other." "What other?" "Do you ask, Citizen Doctor?" "Yes." "Then," said he of St. Antoine, with a strange look, "you will be answered tomorrow. Now, I am dumb." Roman 8. A hand at cards. Happily unconscious of the new calamity at home, Miss Pross threaded her way along the narrow streets, and crossed the river by the bridge of the Pont Neuf, reckoning in her mind the number of indispensable purchases she had to make. Mr. Cruncher, with the basket, walked at her side. They both looked to the right and to the left into most of the shops they passed, had a wary eye for all gregarious assemblages of people, and turned out of their road to avoid any very excited group of talkers. It was a raw evening, and the misty river, blurred to the eye with blazing lights, and to the ear with harsh noises, showed where the barges were stationed, in which the smiths worked, making guns for the army of the Republic. Woe to the man who played tricks with that army, or got undeserved promotion in it. Better for him that his beard had never grown, for the national razor shaved him close. Having purchased a few small articles of grocery, and a measure of oil for the lamp, Miss Pross bethought herself of the wine they wanted. After peeping into several wine shops, she stopped at the sign of the good Republican Brutus of Antiquity, not far from the National Palace, once, and twice, the Tuileries, where the aspect of things rather took her fancy. It had a quieter look than any other place of the same description they had passed, and, though red with patriotic caps, was not so red as the rest. Sounding Mr. Cruncher, and finding him of her opinion, Miss Pross resorted to the good Republican Brutus of Antiquity, attended by her cavalier. Slightly observant of the smoky lights, of the people, pipe in mouth, playing with limp cards, and yellow dominoes, of the one bare-breasted, bare-armed, soot-begrimed workman reading a journal aloud, and of the others listening to him, of the weapons worn, or laid aside to be resumed, of the 2 or 3 customers fallen forward asleep, who in the popular high-shouldered shaggy black spencer looked, in that attitude, like slumbering bears, or dogs. The 2 outlandish customers approached the counter, and showed what they wanted.